Hey y'all, I'm Allison Asarch from Nashville, Tennessee.
Hey, I'm Sean Fraser from the Ritzy Kids.
This is Johnny from Rail Motor.
Hey, it's Shane from Blind Season.
Hey, it's Rob Stanier, and you can check out my music on all the streaming platforms.
Check out my latest music on all the streaming sites.
Check out my debut album on all streaming platforms.
Check out our new debut album.
Check us out on Spotify and Apple Music. And you're listening to our friends, Braggy and Curly.
My favorite fans from Australia.
You're listening to our friends, Braggy, Rossi, and Curly
on the
Unfiltered and Undiscovered podcast.
All good.
Hey there, everyone. It's Curly here, and welcome to episode 248 of Unfiltered and Undiscovered. We are Curly and Braggy this morning, and we're two mates with one obsession, and that's helping you discover your next favorite artist. Every week, we bring you unfiltered conversations with independent musos from Australia and beyond, sharing the stories behind the songs and the music that you might never have found. So wherever you're listening or watching, hit like and subscribe and join our community of undiscovered music fans. Welcome to Australia's home of independent music discovery. This is Unfiltered and Undiscovered. And today I am joined by a beautiful Melbourne singer-songwriter who's been creating or crafting heartfelt music for over 30 years. She's a pianist, a multi-instrumentalist, mother of three, and has been recording her debut solo album in Nashville with the legendary Rick Price. Please welcome the wonderful Caddy Callaghan to Unfiltered and Undiscovered. Welcome, Caddy.
Oh, thank you, Curly. That's lovely. It's lovely to hear such a beautifully said.
I'm here too, Curly.
Oh yeah, Braggy's here too.
I'll respond to Curly's lovely introduction first.
That's all right.
No, thank you. I really appreciate it. It's lovely to be here, guys. Thanks, Braggy. Now you can talk.
No worries. No worries. Got the Red Legs hat on there, Curly, today because we're playing. The boys are playing today. So
hey. Oh, you've got navy. Is it navy and red?
Are you Caddy? You a footy fan or at all? Or you're from Victoria, so you probably are.
I'm surrounded by them in my family,
Okay.
but I have an affinity for the reverence of footy, but
Nice.
I cannot say that I am a.
That's fair enough.
Fan.
It's very rare that music and sport cross, but sometimes it
Well,
does.
the Collingwood supporters are often there's lots of musos that are Collingwood supporters. I find there's a bit of a crossover there. My grandpa was that. I love the theme song. I know all the theme songs.
There you go.
So
we like to start off, Caddy, with a question. You seem like you. I mean, from your introduction, you've been in this business for a little while. So, but can you take us back and tell us where it all started? Did you come from a musical family, or did you discover it some other way and just went, "That's the thing for me"?
I definitely know that my family loves music, but my mum and dad weren't actual musicians as such. But I do believe that their love of music that I felt. So, if it was mum in the Morris Minor singing along to the Carpenters, or, I had that ingrained in me. Or mum would sing "Tie a Yellow Ribbon Round the Old Oak Tree," and I had that deep
Tony
in my
Orlando.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh.
Yeah, tie a yellow ribbon round the old oak tree. And that's in me, and my dad loved Tina Turner, so he would blast Tina Turner or my grandpa Willie Nelson, on records. And so look, I will say I definitely had the love of music around me.
Yeah.
And then I played the piano when I was 4 and was really encouraged by my dad and my mum, but my dad really had it because his mother was also my grandmother, who I didn't really know. My nana played the violin, could pick up any instrument and play it, and dad had that pride in his mum, so therefore he really wanted to instill that in me.
So it's all around you from the start. I love that. I get those, you just talked about that Yellow Ribbon song. That song's in my head for some reason from years and years ago. I don't know if my mum played it or I just heard it.
Really? Yeah, you do. It's been 3
It's
long
funny
years.
how
Do you
songs
still love me? Yeah, how do those lyrics and how do they imprint you, If you think about the lyrics of that song, that's everything in a song.
That's true. That's true. Okay, so you've been in Nashville working with the fantastic Rick Price. Rick Price, I remember him from the 80s. He had Heaven Knows.
Yeah,
That
heaven
was it,
knows
wasn't it?
this is the one that's carried him through the years. Yeah, that everybody loves, and I definitely loved when I was like 14 and first heard it. You know, like it's like a fall to your knees in front of TV hits or video hits or whatever it was on. Moment in time. That's true. I really did. And then when Tambourine Mountain came out and Rick's record, a teacher actually handed that to me and I listened to it like every day. So that's exceptional all these years later to find.
And now he's producing your stuff. That's such a moment, isn't it?
Yeah, totally. Totally is a moment for my life. It means a lot. Yeah.
And listening to your stuff, Caddy, it's almost like a lost art of writing a pop song. Like we have so many people on here, a lot of country people and other alternative stuff, but I'm a massive like pop music fan, and like Rick Price is classic pop, and I just hear that in your stuff as well. So what is it like working with him?
Thank you. That's lovely to hear. It was exceptional. Yeah, really exceptional, because he really is an exceptional musician, and he lives, breathes, eats, and sleeps it. Really, it's just like a guitar is tied to him at all times, really. Except I think when he's swimming or cooking. Yeah, we had some great meals as well. He's a great cook, so you know, we really were in this bubble for like a month of like 3.5 weeks I spent in Nashville. So like 12-hour days but without forcing anything and just letting it unfold. And I really didn't want to rush the process. Usually that's what happens when you're recording. You do feel a sense of urgency or rush because the time is ticking. You can't just like let it happen. So I gave myself enough time, and I was afforded that opportunity to be able to do that, which was really a dream come true. And then I spent that time there, and we just went with the moments, you know. We just went, okay, well, we're tired now. We'll have a rest and we'll come back in an hour and we'll eat something. Or, it was very organic and happened very peacefully, actually.
Awesome. Caddy, one thing that I really love about Sweet Fool, and it gives me some really strong like 70s sitcom vibes, right? The opening bars actually take me to that. I think it was Roger Vaduris, Get Used to It, the hit.
Oh fuck, I love that song.
Oh man, I don't know. Really, truly, what's it called?
Oh, you must know that song.
I can't believe it. Oh, bloody hell! I'm sorry, I don't, but I want to hear.
You know what? Sorry, Curly. Keep going.
Yeah, sorry.
So
it's funny you mentioned
that because it gives me that. It's got a real sense of the opening. In the opening of that Roger Vaduris song. Now you lose it once the lyrics come, but just those opening bars, and I'm thinking, oh, get used to it because I'll be around there. Sorry for singing, but obviously,
I'm hanging to hear this song.
but obviously, you didn't have the song in mind when you wrote it. But did you want to have the 70s sitcoms vibe? Right? Is that something that you were looking for?
No, I wasn't really looking for it. To me, it's more like a Michael McDonald type chord progression of the Doobie Brothers, or like even just Michael McDonald's solo stuff. And it's all those kind of funky jazz chords that but then I do know
Not in love
anymore. I love that song. I've got all Michael's records. Actually, I'm wondering
pop song. Great pop song.
Yeah, absolutely. And so to me though, absolutely the TV themes that like I just love them. Probably more for me, Curly. I mean, I was born in 78, so for me it was like the 80s shows that I probably heard the most of, and like Family Ties theme song is just like to me a perfect song. That's what do we do, baby, without us? What will we do, baby, without us? And that's is it Denise Williams? I better get the people right that sang it. It's actually a song, and then or Andrew Gold, Thank You for Being a Friend. Like, that's one of my favorite songs of all time for the Golden Girls. I'm like, wow.
We're actually crafting a stage show here as we speak. We could do all those long lost sitcom songs. And
Thank you for being a friend.
And you could just imagine the nostalgia of the audience that would be singing along and bringing, oh, wow, we've got a show here. To get out there and make this happen.
I also Kate Sobrano reminded me of some of that your stuff as well a little bit. I think your voice has kind of got a Kate Sobrano timbre to it. I know she's a whole other different level, like another singer, but
thank you. That's a great compliment.
That's can I just go back, Curly, to that song you just mentioned, Get Used to It? Before you listen to it, Caddy, just don't listen to the words, because the words are straight out of the manosphere. my daughter and I laugh at them. They're so bad. It's like
they're very cringy.
It's like, I'm going to be around. I'm going to love you, so you better get used to it. That's like the words. It's like,
you know what? I kind of like that. Like, I actually stand by. I used to feel like maybe I should be, cringed out or embarrassed by my own lyrics. But now, because I've done lots of like songwriting workshops with folk writers who are really, serious. And I take it seriously too. But also, I think some of my, exclamations of love, like that was a bit much for them. So I actually like the cliches, and sometimes sometimes they're the best songs, like Barry Manilow or something. Like. It hits the feels, or I can name all of them. That I love music, so I really, but I do, I do.
But even some of the, like, if you talk like lyric guys, if you talk Dylan, even he has got cliches. Close your eyes, do not fear.
I love that. I love Dylan too. I've done a show actually of collaborating with other musicians on Dylan songs. That's cool.
Yeah, he's great. So going back to Rick Price, and you said you had a time to. That's a really good thing, because I understand a lot of times you write a whole bunch of stuff and then you go to record it, and because you've written it before and you've got all these ideas, and the demo is usually always better than when you finally get to the studio, because when you do that first demo at home, it's so new and it's all passionate. So that's good. It's good that you had time. So that song, Sweet Fool, was kind of written like that, yeah?
Absolutely. Raw, And I do hear what you're saying. In fact, I'm really trying to really cultivate that in the music that I'm recording ahead as well, like to not lose that energy. And then I was listening to Barbara Streisand. Her autobiography is amazing. I highly recommend it. And I was listening, and she said that if producers would lose her first take, she'd be just devastated. Yeah. Because it's where all your true, where the authentic expression comes out. And unfortunately, I have to say, I do think that the demos and the first takes do get ruined a lot.
Yeah, and
I had to fight for it a little bit. I had to fight for like, can we just like master the unmixed version? You know?
yeah. And
Like,
then the
can we
engineer's
just
like,
do that?
yeah, but what mic were you using then? It doesn't, it's like, does it matter? Does it really matter?
Well, yeah, all those levels. Oh, that's happening because that's the string on the guitar, and you can't really get rid of that buzz, and so all of those
So
things.
you have to compromise. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
probably why some
yeah.
of the great albums that have ever been made have been made by bands that had unlimited time in this. You know, like I'm thinking of the Rolling Stones' Exile on Main Street, where they're just recording in their chateau for months or whatever.
Or
the
Sting, like that Into the Night documentary, you know. I mean, I know it's like that was also
I love that.
mate. Do you love that? I love that. That's one of
I
my
love that.
guiding
Bring
forces.
on the night. Bring on the night.
Bring on the night. Sorry, Bring on the Night. I watched it again the other week, and I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, and he's got
whenever
all the
you're
great
feeling a bit
musos.
demoralized, or you lose the spark, or you think, this is just crap, like music industry's gone to hell, you watch something like that and you just try to bring it back to the real meaning of why you're doing it.
When you write, Caddy, you it's hard to say, isn't it? Multi-instrumentalist. Do you? What's your main? Do you? I'm going to guess and say I think you write more on the piano than you do on the guitar. Is that right?
Definitely. Correct. Yeah. I'm definitely a pianist. But, you know, I've written some really great songs on guitar, but with very basic, limited guitar knowledge. And some of my also beautiful songs are written on ukulele. And
yes, Praying Mantis.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. And that still hasn't been recorded. I really love that song, but it's a whole other almost different genre as well. Like, so what happens with the different instruments is that you'll end up in sometimes a completely different feel.
Yeah.
Therefore, I wonder how it all. But you know, that's cool. I just have lots of different.
Yeah, sometimes it's good, isn't it, to write on an instrument you're not familiar with, because it takes you back to you're not second guessing yourself. So this is all I can do. So.
Yeah, you're not just going to your usual chord progressions or thinking, oh, well, now I'll go to a B flat for the bridge, or because you don't even know what you're playing. So you just like you just hear it. I mean, I play by ear mostly anyway. I don't have a lot of music theory knowledge. That's where is not my thing. I tried to learn it, but it's a bit like maths for me.
Braggy can't read music.
I can't read music either. Well, I can, but not like I have to go. Every good boy deserves fruit. That's an F.
Yeah, I feel like a bit dyslexic when a bit dyslexic with music theory. Like I just can't. So I just listen and feel, and then when I'm playing an instrument, I have no idea what I'm doing. Then it's just about the sound, isn't it? And then the feel and what comes out, what it inspires. I heard Phil Collins talking about that. Yeah, Paul Simon, 100%. Phil Collins both say similar about just pressing a random key on the organ or whatever, and then getting a whole vibe for a song.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Caddy, can I just jump back into the concept of love and in your songwriting? So on the surface, there's a lot of love in your songs, right? And I'm thinking about Wait a Minute and Crave You and what have you. But it got me thinking, is there more to it, right? Is it just on the surface love, or is there some hidden stuff in here that you're writing about?
Well, you definitely, that's right. I've even been called cryptic before, which I don't really like that word very much. Sounds a bit sinister and a bit like, I don't know, like you're trying to get one over on someone. Yeah. Manipulative. No, I don't like that. However, I do really like metaphor, and so I do use a lot of metaphor in my writing. I mean, it can be literal, but it's also figurative, and it paints a picture. And I feel like what I try to do is just pour my heart out, and whatever that feeling is that I've expressed, hopefully that's what people can connect with for their own life. Because I've really come to realize, of course, that's what we do. We are all like governed by our own experience of how we find things. And when I listen to a song, of course, I'm relating it into, not what the songwriter was experiencing, but I want to feel it from myself. So I
exactly.
hope that has actually freed me up to feel not so worried about or guarded, because, I was questioned a lot in the beginning when I started writing and putting stuff out, like, oh my God, who are you writing about? What's this about? How can you, like, what are you
Yeah,
saying?
Well, that's great, because then everybody interprets a different way. There's, the song reaches more people if it's not directly,
His nights are my mornings, his mornings are my nights. He's listening in the darkness, I'm drinking in the light. I couldn't be more wide-eyed if angels they appeared. This tenderness we're holding is something very dear, something very dear. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, gotta tell you it's true. I've waited all my life, and now I find you. Wait, I'm lost for words, but we never are. Wait a minute, you got my heart.
Talking about
Talking
only
about-
your experience, or
Yeah.
but then you don't want to be too generic that you don't just boldly sometimes say something that you really need to say from your own experience. But back to the love thing, I mean, like, that's everything to me. Love.
That's beautiful.
It is. That's what
it
we
is.
all, like, for God's sake, that's what we need, right? That's we all
absolutely.
need that as much as possible as well. It doesn't have to be too much. Oh gosh, life is harsh and hard, and I think the more that we can gift each other that light, and it's beautiful.
Yeah.
I want to know about where you live in the Yarra Valley. It's a good wine region.
I am in St Andrews,
Yeah.
in Victoria, and it's just absolutely beautiful. We bought a property here. We've got the kangaroos, and it's actually magical. So it's a dream come true as well. It's just happened.
Yeah.
Many years. So
That
Sounds like a nice place to write songs about love.
definitely but I can write them anywhere, Curly. That's the thing. I mean, I can be like, on a plane, on a bus, on a train,
Yeah.
like and also mostly in pajamas, feeling often really like sad or lonely. That's when that's often when the best ones have come out.
Don't take this question the wrong way, but do you rock out sometimes?
Oh yeah. No, I don't take that the wrong way at all.
Just listen to the stuff I've listened to. It's all kind of
Oh
ballady.
yeah.
So-
You wait. The next one, Braggy.
Oh yeah.
It's called Solo Rome. It's on the way.
Solo Rome, as in the city
Solo
or
Rome.
roaming?
Roaming. Yes.
Okay.
Warrior on Solo Rome, and it's definitely got that rock. I think my version, or as I said, like, there's another one of me when I play with the band live, we absolutely tend to rock out more than when I'm doing it in the studio with the production, the way it works. So that's something else I want to do as a whole separate project is record live with my band, and we get a much more raw sound, and. So I mean, I naturally, that's how I feel. Even though I play these like love ballads and stuff, I really love rocking out. It's just a bit hard with the keys. I've got to get it's a hard thing to rock out with keys. I've got to say, to move like,
You want to get the guitar. You want to get the guitar.
Hey, you might be a little bit psychic there, Braggy. I'll just leave it there because There's something to look forward to in my beautiful
Love it.
music film. It's actually a film. It's like a music video,
Oh.
but it's made by filmmakers here in
Oh my
Melbourne.
God.
I mean, I've put my life's work into this
Oh, that's gonna be
filmmaking
great.
endeavor, yeah. So have a look out for that.
We've made our way to the band. So who's in the band? Tell us about the band.
In my band here,
what do you got?
at the moment, I've got a fantastic drummer, Chris Arrowsmith, who is just like, he lives, breathes, eats, sleeps. He's drumming. He's an amazing drummer. He lives around the corner in Strathewen. And
Okay.
yeah, he's works on a farm and very earthy, amazing guy. And we've been playing together for 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, we've got that dream and passion to get that live record happening as well.
Yeah.
And then I've got a fantastic bass player now, Harrison, and Harrison Salmon, who's playing with me, and he's heaps younger. So he brings this cool, like, younger, vibe. I've had a fantastic player, Tony Hadders, that I played with for years and years, who's this just gorgeous, like, country rock singer-songwriter. But he brought so much to the band. So, and I've had beautiful people around me for the last 10 years playing live music.
So bass, drums, you're on guitar or piano?
Yeah, guitar.
Both?
Oh well, I play piano, guitar, and uke, but mainly piano.
Wow.
Guitar. I do have an SG 79 guitar, which I try to play.
Lucky Rossi's not here. Curly won't know what you're talking about.
I got no idea.
But Lucky Ross is not here. Otherwise,
I had a
we would
great
want off my
bandmate,
guitar tangent.
Jared Boyle, who owns a guitar servicing shop.
Yeah.
And he I bought this guitar from him, but he had restored it, and he said, I think this is the one for you. And so that's cool.
So Curly, an SG is like what Angus plays.
Gotcha. From Pocket Watch. Yep, gotcha. Hey,
no. Angus from AC/DC.
Oh,
AC/DC.
sorry. I thought there was only one Angus nowadays.
No,
Hey,
Angus
Caddy,
from AC/DC, not Angus from Pocket Watch.
You've been doing this album with Rick now for a number of years. Am I reading between the lines with that? You're aiming for it all to come out when? Is there a date?
Yeah, question. It's like a growing plant to me. I'm just trying to it's actually is completed. So we've actually finished it, and it's been mastered. So it's just sitting there. And what I've wanted to do is just work out what feels right energetically for when to release it. Because we've been working on it for so many years, I just feel like I don't have a feeling of rushing, which sounds funny when you think it's gone on for so long. But because of the music video making, that's given me this new incentive to bring those songs to life through the film. I have that as a focus. So when I get this next music video out, then I'll decide, I think there's probably another one that I want to do. And then,
Okay.
I've just got,
And you've got a name for the album?
Yes, it's called There You Are.
There
which
you
is
are.
like, it can be like, there you are, like I found you after all this time. Or it can be like, there you are.
I've done it.
See,
I've finally done it.
Yep, I've finally done it. Or what's the other one? Yeah, there's a few which I like.
There's a couple of different meanings.
Are you? 5 years is a long time. I'm just imagining that's a lot of listens to those songs. Do you hate them?
I was going to say 30 is longer, Braggy.
Okay.
Meaning I've written some of these songs 30 years ago. So I mean,
do you still like them?
Yes, I love them.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I love them because they to me are my classic songs. So they're not rush jobs. They they've got so much of the quality of the history of my life and music.
Yeah,
that I want to honor them, each one.
That's
that
I
is a
myself,
way to think about it.
Yeah, it is a great way because I'd be like, if I had something sitting there finished, oh my God, I'd be like, no, I don't like this now. I don't like the way that goes.
Oh, Well, I've definitely gone through that too. There's like, yeah. As in, like, I was talking about this to Rick a lot, that different days, different ears. Like you'll just, you know how you just wake up and it depends on how you're feeling.
Absolutely.
And sometimes you think, this doesn't sound, doesn't do it for me. And then another day you're suddenly surprised and you hear it in this way that you're like overcome with joy. So
that's crazy, isn't it?
This is crazy. And you know what I think about that is like people listening, like that's why music will resonate with people and then maybe not others, like because you're all coming at it from different ears as well, and feeling and what experience you've got.
Correct. It's the same live. Like if you've ever played like a residency somewhere where you played like 2 nights in a row, same venue, same setup, you don't touch anything, you touch nothing, and the next night it's like, what? It just sounds wrong. It's just nothing sounds right. We're all playing the same notes.
Exactly. And in band rehearsal, that happens. Like it's pretty weird, isn't it? Like one day you just go, I feel like I'm in some world-class stadium. And you're all like in alignment, and another time, you're just like clashing, and it's yucky, and energy's flat,
Or you play and you look at the audience on the first night, and as soon as you start, you'll just see the leg. They're not even listening to you, but you see them start to move, and you think, oh yeah, everybody's on the same plane here tonight. This is going to be good. And then other nights you get nothing. It's crazy.
Yeah. I know. I just thought about, I know I'm impressed with myself thinking about all the musicians today. Like sometimes I can't think of people's names, but Theo Katzman, like have you heard Theo Katzman?
Oh, what a muso.
Oh,
man. It's insane. That's not fair.
I fan woman him bad. Like I don't even care if he I met him. I actually met him.
You?
And we had a photo and I met him and I've talked to his sister because I kind of knew his sister via the internet, and Theo, I mean, he's just like
I forever, we just talked about watching the Sting thing. I watch Wolfpack over and over at Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
I just insane. And then
me too.
He comes out. What? No, it's not fair. He can't.
No, I know. Have you actually? When I was in a room, I was in Castlemaine. Like a beautiful country town, in the theatre there, in the Theatre Royale, and he played. Right. My car's parked literally outside. That's how close you could park to the theatre. And then I go in and there's Theo and like people were all standing around. I was just like streaming tears. It was like my Beatles moment, Beatles mania. And I was so moved by his presence with the audience. Yeah. Like he brings it. Just him in the guitar or the keys. I mean, that's extraordinary performance. Yeah. And being is a great thing.
The other thing that's crazy is that he's not as well known as he should be. Like the guy should be a superstar.
Well, I think that's an interesting sentence because how many people do, like as you're saying, you're unfiltered and undiscovered. Like this is what you're doing is to bring. Hopefully, we're just in a very different climate, aren't we, in the music industry? It's just you don't have your normal radio playing local up-and-coming acts or pop song. So it's really, for me, it sounds, I mean, I'm aware of my age too, but it sounds a bit sad. But I think there's a lot of crap on the radio and I can't, or AI, gosh, let's not go there.
There is. No, you're right.
But, and the sound is not working.
You've got to go and find it yourself, haven't you, Caddy? You got to go and find it. Yeah. That's why I get shitty sometimes when I go and talk to some of my old mates who maybe aren't musos back home, and they'll go, it's just all shit. There's nothing good anymore. I'm like, guys, there is so much good stuff. What are you
but
doing?
see, it's sad because they're just not being fed it, and I guess that's just a thing of like we had Hey Hey It's Saturday. Right. Yeah. So everyone would sit and they'd go, all right, we'll watch Hey Hey. There's nothing else on telly or whatever. And then that would be you'd meet those superstars, and then you'd go, oh, must be worthy because it's on Hey Hey It's Saturday. Molly Meldrum's talking about them. Like, oh, they must be something good. And if you're not a musician, you just I mean,
Yeah.
generally though, they were brilliant.
Yeah.
They weren't crap.
It's a good
So-
point. Talking about Molly Meldrum, like if Molly brought something on that show on Countdown or wherever it was, or on Hey Hey, and he said, "Listen to this. This is good." All of us just went, "Well, if Molly thinks it's good, it's going to be good."
Yeah.
We
Exactly.
don't have anyone
And-
like that anymore.
No, that and it's just we're out in the Wild West. We're all just trying to promote ourselves. God
Yeah.
damn, that's hard. Like no one. That's why it's such a gift. Thank you for having me on this, to just be able to speak. Like, I don't know, it's just to have people interested, where you're not like in your Instagram going, "Hi everyone, I've got this new song, please like it and share."
Yeah,
It's
it
like,
becomes.
hello.
It is such a challenge nowadays for artists to be everything. But I just want to go back on the emotional piece of music as well. And this is coming from a guy who had tears in his eyes watching the Hoodoo Gurus play live at a NRL grand final, right? So music touches.
I love that.
Yeah, so music is a great touch. But what I'm really keen about, and when I had a look at your one sheet or whatever they call it these days, Melbourne's Tuesday Night Song Club is part of your journey, and you had mentors like Mark Seymour, right, Liz Stringer, and Charles Jenkins. So Mark Seymour's an absolute legend. I'd love to have a beer with the bloke, right? So and I've seen him play so many times, right? And but what did you take away from that experience of being part of the Tuesday Night Song Club?
I took away it renewing my hope, because I'd kind of given up hope and it was through seeing an advertisement somewhere on Facebook or something to apply for this Tuesday Night Song Club with Charles Jenkins from Ice Cream Hands, and he's an incredible musician and his own, singer-songwriter, and he was the one that was the judge of who would get through. So, do you know what? I actually sent the demo of Sweet Fool to him. So this is where it comes full circle. That demo that I recorded in Brisbane in 2000 and I don't know, it would have been like 4 or something, like way back.
Wow.
Yeah, he chose that and he called me. And I mean, I had a baby. I think I had a little baby. Like, I've got 3 children. And, I was probably in my pajamas and, folding washing on the my old piano, which happened like you just end up with washing stacked on the piano.
Yeah.
And it kind of broke my heart, but I knew that that's what had to happen at that time in life.
Yeah.
And he called me and I remember I just cried. See, I get emotional now. I just cried because I was like, oh, my God, it's not gone away. I can do this. I can actually do this. That's that's how emotional I get about it. That's how much it means to me.
You seem like someone, Caddy, who I know obviously you're ambitious, but you seem like someone that if nothing happened and you just kept doing what you sat in your house and kept playing music, that you wouldn't give a fuck.
In your pajamas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you just love it. You're in it for the right reason.
Yeah, thank you.
Music.
I really believe that I have to do it, It has to pour.
Yeah.
I love the opportunity to be able to pour out my feelings through music. And that's it. And then connect. I mean, collaborating with other musicians is just
Yeah.
Gold.
Yeah, it's a crazy, weird thing, isn't it? That you have as a musician.
It is, to me, it's a spiritual experience, because I feel everything is, but it's a real honor to play with people, and to have that reciprocation of energy, and then the audience communicate, and then the audience, when you have a really attentive audience and they are really enjoying it, you just like it does transcend. You do go into. I mean, it is a high. It's. Yeah,
it's crazy. It's a weird connection. The music thing. It's just, what makes us human. It's crazy.
Yeah, 100%. Hey, Caddy, last question, I guess, and
I've got one more.
Okay, sorry. So, second last question.
I have no rush. We can just go on.
I've got to go to the footy, lads, today.
Yeah. So and you hinted on it with the social media stuff, but we talk to a lot of artists, independent artists that like do everything themselves, right? They have to organize their gigs. They've got to do their social media, and I guess we always look at it as that's part of life. But for an independent muso nowadays, but I just want to hear what is your biggest challenge with that, but also what is your biggest joy of doing that? Doing
Well,
everything yourself.
the biggest challenge is exhaustion, doing it all. Health, like being well for me, that's my prime, my prime focus. And so therefore having to do all those parts, like to get the balance right is quite challenging. To put in the energy and time that's required. Some other things go by the by, and then that might be an imbalance in your life. So that's hard. It is very hard to be all those hats. The joy of it is, thankfully, I do really enjoy it. There are many musicians and many people I know that really don't enjoy the socials. They don't enjoy making reels, and they don't enjoy promoting themselves at all. Therefore, they don't, and therefore, sadly, they'll never be heard, because you just have to do it in order to be able to connect and communicate with others. I think that's the point, is that I love communicating and connecting with people, and that's where the incentive too comes from. Not for attention or to be liked even. I mean, I've had plenty of people that have caused a lot of pain in my life that might not like me, but I keep going on because I really believe in that. I believe truth will win. I believe love wins.
Well,
so
excellent.
Social media can be that.
Okay, my last thing is not a question, but I'll explain to you. I was making myself a cup of tea while I should have been on the show, Curly, while you were madly texting me. But I had the computer set up, and because I listen to your stuff first, and then I like to put your YouTube channel on just to get a hang of things. And so I was kind of just playing and the last thing that played was you did something for some magazine where you had to name 5 things. I think you were on Hamilton Island.
Authority,
and I loved it. And so I actually wrote these things down.
Thank you.
This kind of sums you up, I think, Caddy. And you're
all right. Thanks, Braggy. Yep.
No worries. First one: give more praise to fellow musicians, because that helps them be better musicians. I love that. Tell the dickheads to fuck off. I'm summarising.
You're paraphrasing there. Oh, don't think I use. I probably would use naturally. No. I would naturally use those words, but maybe I kept it user friendly.
I'm definitely paraphrasing.
Yeah.
I love this one. Have a clear plan. Like, creativity is important, but you got to use that wretched other side of the brain so you can actually get shit done. I like that. Do some yoga. My favorite one of all is this last one. I'm gonna use it from now on. Play your instrument every day, but play it with love. I love that. That's fucking so good.
Thank
really
you.
Good.
That means everything to me, that you actually have taken the time to read that or listen to it, and that it inspires you in some way. That what more can we ask for in this life but that?
Exactly.
So thank you.
No worries.
That's really amazing to me. I really am grateful, because for many years, maybe 30, I haven't actually received a huge amount of that attunement, of people of that resonating. So it's not like you just get poured with coaching, you can do it. I haven't, and I'm not dissing on anybody for not being that for me, but I just haven't until now. That's good. Thank you.
I mean, we just like music, so we just
well, that's what it is. It's probably finding the people that actually really like what you do and appreciate the journey that it takes to get to those moments.
And I think I've got to find "Love Wins" in the title somewhere. So I need to make sure I've got that little statement in there, because I think that's a really
Love
good
wins.
preview or a
Yeah.
summary of what it is that you're doing. Hey,
Yes.
what
Thank
is your
you.
favorite social media platform? Where is the best place for people to find you?
It's definitely would be Instagram for me. And I love YouTube. I do. I would like to, that's that when we're talking about balancing, I haven't had a lot of time to put into my YouTube. I would like to start growing that more. It's Instagram, which is at Caddy Callaghan Music. And
Okay.
yeah, I've met amazing people via Instagram all over the world. Like you can really make beautiful connections with people you've never met that you resonate with in the same feeling.
Excellent. I'll make sure all your links are in the show notes, Caddy. So it has
Thank
been
you.
an amazing conversation today, and I'm really pleased that we got you on the show. So it's been
Thank you
an
so
awesome.
much, Curly and Braggy.
No
Thank
worries.
you.
No
I'm
worries.
really
You get
grateful.
another chance to say something nice. I just need to go through the closing bits now, so just bear with me, Caddy. So on our next week's show, it's not yet confirmed, but we're expecting to have Sarah Lynn back on the show, Braggy. So
Okay.
bundle of energy. She's got a new single, Gold Line, being released on the 28th of August. So we're really excited about that one. If you enjoyed today's conversation, the best way to support independent artists is simple: stream their music, buy their merch, go to their gigs, and tell someone about them, because every great artist starts with someone who's willing to press play, and we beat the algorithm every time when it comes to finding your next favorite artist. Check out our playlists on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, and Amazon Music. They're every damn song, fresh country artists, and undiscovered covers. And of course, we'll be adding Caddy's music into our playlists. Real stories, real music, your next favorite artist. We're Curly, Braggy, and Rossi. Unfortunately, Rossi wasn't here. And this has been Unfiltered and Undiscovered. We will see you all again next week. Caddy, it's been a real joy having you.
Thank
Very
you so
good.
much, guys. Pleasure.
No worries.
Honey, I crave you. I just know there's no way I can shut you out. You are here to stay. This may be a great love connection here in history. What would I feel you for? You are but a mystery. And all that I ask is all that you are to me. All that I ask is all that you can be. Honey, I crave you. I just know there's no way I can shut you out. You are here to stay. Give me a sign, a sign. Heal the pouring rain. Darling, it's true. Whoa, the pleasure and the pain. And all that I ask is all that you are to me. All that I ask is all that you are to me. And all that I ask is all that you can be. All that I ask is all that you can be.
Well, that's a wrap for this episode of the Unfiltered and Undiscovered podcast. If you've liked what you've heard, please do us a favor. Hit follow, leave a rating, and share it with a mate who needs some new music and a little bit of laughter in their lives. We're all about discovering the songs that actually mean something. So if you're into raw talent, great stories, and music that hits you right in the guts, you're in the right place, and we'd love to see you back again next week. Don't forget our Spotify playlists. Every damn song, every track we've ever talked about, rising female country artists and undiscovered covers. And just now, they're not just available on Spotify. You'll also find them on YouTube Music and Apple Music as well. Now, we will be back next week with more music, more stories, and probably some more arguments. But that's what keeps us unfiltered. We'll see you next week.